by Beethoven. Just be ready for the conference over there.
Good morning, everybody. I am Patrick Dunn, Director of Strategic Communications and Community Engagement, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to Penn State Abington. Please refrain from unnecessary conversations and moving about the room during the ceremony. At this time, please mute or turn off all electronic devices. Guests are welcome to take photos from their seats. Please make sure your flash is off. At this time, I ask that you rise for the processional.
Good morning. Please remain standing for the national anthem performed by members of the Penn State Abington Choir.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets bursting in air, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the and the home of the brave.
Thank you. You may be seated now. Graduating seniors, faculty, staff, students, and honored guests, I'm Margot Deli Carpini, the Chancellor of Penn State Abington, and I welcome you to the Summer-Fall 2022 Commencement. Before we begin, I want to introduce the people sharing the stage with me. Please rise briefly as I call your name. Leilani Fox, President of the Penn State Abington Alumni Society Board. The Honorable Benjamin V. Sanchez, State Representative for Pennsylvania's 153rd Legislative District. Our keynote speaker, Philadelphia Council Member at Large, Isaiah Thomas. Dr. Andrew August, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. Dr. Vivian Chu, Associate Teaching Professor of Psychological and Social Sciences, Faculty Senate Chair, and Graduation Marshal. Thank you. The Faculty Marshal role is an esteemed privilege. The role of the Faculty Marshal during commencement is not only to lead our faculty into the ceremony, but also to set the tone and decorum for our graduates on the day of commencement. The position is symbolic of our faculty's involvement in shaping students' lives. Will our Faculty Marshals please rise when I call your name? Dr. Frederique Baer, Division Head for Arts and Humanities. Dr. Matthew Fury, Division Head for Science and Engineering. And Dr. Nicole Stokes, Division Head for Social Sciences. Thank you, and you may be seated. Will Ksenia Gromova please stand? Ksenia, our Summer-Fall 2022 Student Marshal, led the processional today. The Student Marshal designation is considered an honor by the university in recognition of academic achievement. Congratulations, and you may be seated. Class of 2022, I'd like to acknowledge the people who have assisted you in this momentous achievement. If you're a faculty or a staff member, please stand. Please. I want to thank you all for tirelessly supporting our students and helping them navigate their pathways towards bright futures. Thank you. Thank you. Will our guests in the audience please stand? Your love and support has helped our graduates achieve great things, and we know that it takes a village, so please stand up and let us thank you. Thank you. We know that none of us can do it alone, and your support and just being there for your graduates meant the world to them. So if you're the first person in your family to graduate from college, please stand up. Woo! So as a first-generation college student myself, the first in my family to graduate, I personally understand the challenges that you experienced and the great sense of accomplishment that comes from getting this degree and going on and doing whatever it is that you're going to do as a result. So I appreciate your commitment to earning your degree, and congratulations. And with the entire class of 2022, please stand up and let us congratulate you. You all, and all of you have heard me say this, you're the next generation. You're the next generation of leaders and thinkers and policymakers and true agents of change. And looking at you truly gives me hope in the future that we have to look forward to in your hands. So congratulations and thank you. You can sit, you may be seated. So as we celebrate today, we have to recognize that you've completed your degree during a time unlike any other in our recent history. We've witnessed racial violence and the consequences of systemic racism, inequity, and oppression. We've come together in grief, but we also have rallied in celebration and support. You were persistent and tenacious, and you made it through to today. And these are powerful skills, and you'll need to draw on these skills and this well of perseverance, determination, and grit in an uncertain and rapidly changing world. What you learned at Penn State Abington and what you learned about yourself will make a difference as you evolve and adapt. Your education was rooted in a set of values: inclusive excellence, academic achievement, and community engagement. But just as important, you must challenge yourselves to listen and to respect those who have different sets of values. The diversity at Penn State Abington taught you the advantages of understanding, of forming and sustaining community. We have a responsibility to each other, and your values and principles will matter in every professional and personal environment you encounter. I know that you'll have the courage to ask the tough questions. We also have to be able to understand our divisions and find common ground where possible, to engage in the tough and challenging conversations in order to find that common ground and come together to solve problems. We need to work to build bridges and forge partnerships and coalitions so that we can address the challenges that this world faces. And as I said before, you're the ones who are going out to solve them, and you have the skills needed to do that. So take everything you learned as you persevered through a sometimes difficult and unexpected college experience and apply it to the challenges and opportunities that are ahead of you. My hope for you as you leave Abington is that you hold close the shared core values that prepared you to be an engaged and critical thinker and to create space at the table for diverse opinions and thoughts and to develop better solutions to the challenges we face. Today represents the beginning of your future, of the start of the next exciting and fulfilling stage of your lives, and of your ability to go out and make a difference. So my best wishes to each and every one of you as you embark on this next adventure. It is now my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Philadelphia City Council member at large, Isaiah Thomas. After graduating from Penn State Abington in 2007, Isaiah has devoted himself to work that positively impacts the lives of the citizens of Philadelphia. Although he's still in his first term in Philadelphia City Council, Isaiah has introduced historic legislation such as the Driving Equality Bill, the Black Workers Matter Economic Recovery Package, and the Local Procurement Bill. He maintains his connections to Penn State Abington by volunteering to offer advice to the leaders of our Black Student Union, organizing internships at Philadelphia City Hall, and speaking with small groups of students through our Dining with Penn Staters program. So please give a hearty Penn State Abington welcome to Isaiah Thomas.
Good morning. First and foremost, congratulations to the graduates. It's an honor and a privilege to be here with you today to celebrate a special moment that I know you'll never forget for the rest of your life. To the parents, congratulations. I know your pockets might be hurting a little bit, but your hearts couldn't have any more joy than what they have right now. I wish every parent could sit where we are and look at how beautiful your young people are as it relates to one of the greatest accomplishments of their life. As the Chancellor said, 15 years ago, I sat in the very seat you're sitting in. And so I know firsthand what it means to graduate from Penn State Abington, to wear this badge of honor. And I also know that today is not about me, so I'm not gonna be long-winded. Someone asked me on the way in here today, they said, "Do you remember your commencement speaker?" And I said, "Absolutely not." But I will never forget how I felt when I was able to walk out of here and hug some of my best friends, some of the professors who changed my life forever, and to move on to not the end of my relationship with Penn State Abington, but the beginning of my next phase of life. So at the end of the day, nobody, not me, not any alumni, can say that they know what it means to be a part of the class of 2022. No Penn State Abington student has had to endure and go through what you've had to go through. So before you even get that diploma, you've already won because you're here today. You've survived the pandemic. You survived those 400 level classes. You know what it means to commute here on a consistent basis and deal with the elements and the weather that only a Penn State Abington student on this campus can appreciate. So at the end of the day, while your experience is very unique, there are some things that is just part of the DNA of what it means to be a Penn State Abington graduate. Who are we? We're often parents. We're student athletes. We're advocates. We're change agents. We're thought leaders. We are a Penn State Abington. And while some things do change, there's a lot that essentially doesn't. While we're on campus, we wear a number of hats. We wear a lot of different roles. It's the responsibilities that we have here, and then there's the responsibilities that we have off campus with the rest of our life. And at the end of the day, for every individual student, those hats are different. But when we come together on this campus, that's our opportunity to be one family. So as you transition into the next phase of your life, know that Penn State Abington alumni are changing the world. We're lawyers, we're doctors, we're elected officials. We are the change that we want to see. And that essentially is a torch and a legacy that I'm asking you to continue today. So my advice to you, number one, network. If you would have told me 15 years ago this is where I would be, I would have told you were lying. I never thought the day would come where I would walk back on this campus and congratulate what I consider Penn State Abington family members for the great work you're doing today. I never would have thought that I would be an elected official. I spent 5 years on this campus and never even took a political science class. But yet I represent the entire city of Philadelphia. Maintain the structure and the discipline that you earned on this campus. If you're sitting in these seats today wearing this cap and gown, that means that there's some level of structure and discipline that puts you in a position to be on time for the Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes, to sit through those long Tuesday, Thursday classes, and God knows how tough those night courses are when they're about 3 hours long. That same structure and routine that helped you get your diploma will be more than enough to allow you to be successful in the next phase of your life. Last but not least, outside of networking and maintaining structures and routines, show up every day. Try your hardest. Keep that Penn State Abington Nittany Lion fight that you develop here, and make sure that that transitions with you into whatever endeavor you decide to embark in. Because at the end of the day, a big part of being successful in life is showing up every day and trying your best. Parents, as I close out, my only ask of you is to be as innovative as the times are calling for. We are no longer in the era where young people graduate from college and we push them to go out on their own and to do their own thing. The world is changing. It's a global economy. We just faced a serious pandemic and a serious recession. When my father graduated from college many years ago, I'm not going to give his age, he was more likely to gain a credible living with his degree than the young people that are sitting here today. We live in a global society that has put us in a position where the economics of what it means to make a quality living is totally different. 30, 40 years ago, someone would work the same job for their entire life and retire. In today's era, the likelihood of these students working one job for 20 or 30 years is significantly not likely to happen. So as adults and parents in their life, we have to be supportive, both financially, right, and morally. But more importantly, we have to recognize that the young people who are sitting in front of us today are going to be the people that change the world. As a society, we have a lot of ills. Some of them have been corrected, most of them have not. These young people today are more than equipped to change the world and to put us in a position to correct social ills that have existed long before any of us have gotten here. Our job as parents and adults is to be supportive, to make sure they have the resources they need, and most importantly, get out of their way. Let them do their thing. They understand the world, technology, and how things work in ways that we never will. So at the end of the day, young people, when you see a challenge, you tackle it. When you see a problem, you use your innovation to fix it. And remember, the reward for good work is more work. So the greater you are, the more society will call on you to continue to be great. Thank you for allowing me to share this special moment with you. And I just want to be the first one to say, Penn State Abington family, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Isaiah, for joining us today, and thank you for your wonderful message. Thank you. The legal corporate body of the Pennsylvania State University is its Board of Trustees. This is the body that by our charter is given final responsibility for the governance, welfare, and all other interests pertaining to the university. And now, with the authority designated to me by the President of the University and the Board of Trustees, I'll confer upon each one of the candidates the degree earned as certified by the appropriate college faculty, dean, and the University Senate. I now call upon Dr. Andrew August to present the candidates for associate degrees, Bachelor of Arts degrees, Bachelor of Science degrees, and Master of Business Administration and Master of Higher Education degrees. Dr. August.
Will the candidates for the associate degree, the Bachelor of Arts degree, the Bachelor of Science degree, the Master of Business Administration, and Master of Higher Education degrees please rise? Dr. Deli Carpini, I'm pleased to present these worthy and approved candidates for the degree of Associate, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, and Master of Higher Education granted by the Pennsylvania State University.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the President of the University and the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Associate, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, or Master of Higher Education. Congratulations, you may move your tassels.
Graduates, please be seated until your row is directed to come forward, and then come forward with your card and cross the stage.
Kasim Abdulmusin, Corporate Communication. Joseph Morano, History. Rosa Trujillo, Psychological and Social Services. Riley Hollowell, Psychological and Social Science. Hanadi Abdel Fattah, Psychological and Social Sciences. Lynette Nieves, Corporate Communication. Alexandria Albrecht, Art. Donald Rogers, Psychological and Social Sciences. Erlinda Sakuli, Psychological and Social Sciences. Montserrat Ramos Gutierrez, Psychological and Social Sciences. Malika Abduleva, Psychological and Social Sciences. Nancy Angel, Criminal Justice. Alec Sager, Corporate Communication. Megan Harrigan, Criminal Justice and Psychological and Social Sciences. Arlen Ramon, Psychological and Social Sciences. Scott Davis, Criminal Justice. Luis Palau, Criminal Justice. Andrew Posada, Psychological and Social Sciences. Quentin Beasley, Corporate Communication. Aberlin Del Orbe Rodriguez, Corporate Communication. Madison Harris, Psychological and Social Sciences. Rasa Stirbis Benefico, Multidisciplinary Studies. Christopher Birch, Multidisciplinary Studies. Michael Hammond, Art. Faith Addig, Corporate Communication. Cassidy Bolton, Corporate Communication. Kwok Chow, Psychological and Social Sciences. Clement. Taryn Abel, Art. Christina Baker, Multidisciplinary Studies. Carla Quigg, Art. Zanab Masad, Multidisciplinary Studies. Hangxing Wang, Psychological and Social Sciences. Leila Martinez, Corporate Communication. Michaela Noel Cohen, Corporate Communication. At Penn State Abington, we have a long-standing tradition. When the son or daughter of a faculty or staff member graduates, we invite that faculty or staff member to present the diploma on stage. Will Adrian Cooper please step forward? Andrea Cooper, Campus Orientations, Operations and Physical Plant Associate at Abington, will present the diploma to her daughter, Adrian Cooper, Integrative Arts. Jean Bernot Celestin, Multidisciplinary Studies. Asaur Abdegir, Science. Lena Hashimi, Biology. Jason Eiling, Computer Science. Michael Ostrowski, Information Sciences and Technology. Jessica Luna Cleopilco, Rehab and Human Services. Keandra Simmons, Biology. Jamal Tyler, Information Sciences and Technology. Kafiche Kalepe, Business. Jalen Bishop, Rehabilitation and Human Services. Jamia Richardson, Rehabilitation and Human Services. Jeremiah LaVenture, Biology. Lisa Nevada, Finance and Accounting. Kyra Weaver, Rehabilitation and Human Services. Megan Scipio, Software Engineering. Kristen Jekyll, Accounting. Matthew Copty, Criminal Justice. Mohammed Salah, Psychological and Social Sciences. Kylan Virgilio, Criminal Justice. Joyce Oforikuma, Criminal Justice. Janet Khalid, Information Sciences and Technology. Miss Champa, Computer Science. Janae Boggs, Rehabilitation and Human Services. Kuvan Adeshra, Computer Science. Casey Gale, Accounting. Lugina McRae, Rehabilitation and Human Services. Mohammed Mansoure, Information Sciences and Technology. Colin Thompson, Business. Christopher Anderson, Information Sciences and Technology. Carl Diaz, Science. Gage Wellington, Finance. Andrew Sapansky, Information Sciences and Technology. Daniel Weigel, Criminal Justice. Ebru Bukavelli, Criminal Justice. Brendalise Polanco, Criminal Justice. Ethan Libanovos, Accounting. Christopher Fricker, Accounting. Ksenia Gromova, Computer Science. Danielle Suarez, Rehabilitation and Human Services. Elizabeth Landis, Rehabilitation and Human Services. Daniel Vivas, Business. Brian Garcia, Criminal Justice. Alexis Miller, Finance. Gina Patron, Business. Austin Ropp, Business. Connor Fennell, Criminal Justice. Blaze Ferris, Business. Hadiatu Diallo, Psychological and Social Sciences. Cheyenne Grum, Information Sciences and Technology. Michael Kordoff, Finance. Brian Brunner, Accounting. Angelica Pulia Lee, Business. Almez Akumbaev, Computer Science. Fanetta Morlu, Biology. Dave Gohill, Finance. Bair Someh, Finance. Alexander Alexiev, Information Science and Technology. Eliza Nazarai, Computer Science. Gabrielle White Howard, Psychological and Social Sciences. Daniel Costa, Rehabilitation and Human Services. Nicholas Hernandez, Criminal Justice. Cheryl Vergara, Rehabilitation and Human Services. Paul Jones, Criminal Justice. Timothy Wojciechowski, Information Science and Technology. Timothy Gallagher Jr., Information Sciences and Technology. Ryan Orlando, Biology. Genesis Barrios Torres, Masters of Higher Education. Alexia Brewster, Masters of Business Administration. Asma Baksh, Accounting. Zeeling Chen, Business. Alexis Goulet, Accounting. Kristen Aversa, Nursing. Summer Wiggins, Business. Sean McCrory, Criminal Justice. Cedric Germain, Information Science and Technology. Rosemary Arroyo, Criminal Justice. Victoria Silver, Criminal Justice. Patricia Shanz, Health Policy Administration. Patrick Boransky, Information Sciences and Technology. Tyler Jones, Finance. Tongshi Shea, Finance. Patrick McGurk, Finance. Stephen Liu, Information Science and Technology. Siddharthan Zala, Information Science and Technology. Rutfi Patel, Business. Nadia Smuck, Criminal Justice. Natalie Menalinson, Criminal Justice. Nagora Sagdulaiva, Accounting. Lauren Meservi, Rehabilitation and Human Services. Jadevsa Zala, Information Science and Technology. Tina Nguyen, Business. Sarmed Alagabi, Business. Christine Hawthorne, Nursing. Mariah Pagan, Business. Jose Rivera Ramon, Business. Ronan Adney, Computer Engineering. Rebecca Philippe, Criminal Justice. Valera Cheriston, Criminal Justice. Rachel Nozzle, Science. Althea Survey, Nursing. Paul Givekis, Information Science and Technology.
So let's give the class of 2022 a big round of applause. Congratulations. It's so nice to hear the family and friends cheering you all on. What a wonderful, wonderful morning. So those whose names appear in the program but were not called to the stage have elected to graduate in absentia. I now call upon Dr. August to introduce the students who are graduating with academic honors.
The Pennsylvania State University regards outstanding scholarship as a meritorious achievement that deserves public recognition. A number of our graduates today are included in the honors group. There may be others who will be named to the group as a result of their final semester's work. If so, they will be designated in the official Penn State Abington program. It's now my pleasure to introduce those present who are graduating with honors. Please hold your applause until after I've read all the names. Students, please rise as I call your names and remain standing. Summa cum laude, Kisanea Gramova, Yulmaz Tunk Gune. Magna cum laude, Kavan Adashera, Casey Gale, Sundus Ibrahim, Luis Palau, Brendalise Polanco, Holly Schaefer, Bradley Whitebread, Boyu Shu, Jeremy Roberts. Cum laude, Almaz Akunbiv, Lena Al-Hashimi, Rishubi Bat, Mikel Kordov, Victoria Ferguson, Alexis Goulet, David Martinez, Jennifer McEnany, Patrick McGurk, Eliza Nasiraj, Mariah Pagan, Diana Totska, and Cheryl Vergara. You have our heartiest congratulations on your scholastic achievements. And you may be seated. Among the outstanding graduates here today, I want to recognize two students who are earning dual degrees. Would Lisa Nevada and Megan Harrigan please stand? Lisa earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Finance and another Bachelor of Science degree in Accounting today. And Megan graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice and a second Bachelor of Arts in Psychological and Social Sciences. Congratulations.
Now, the Honorable Benjamin V. Sanchez, representative for Pennsylvania's 153rd Legislative District, will present the legislative citation. Will Matthew Copty please come to the stage?
Thank you, Chancellor Della Carpini, faculty, staff, and graduates for inviting me to share in today's commencement ceremony. I'm pleased to be here today to present this year's Pennsylvania Legislative Citation Award to Matthew Copty, an accomplished, compassionate, hardworking person who exemplifies the very best of a Penn State education. I was inspired to learn that Matthew has been recognized for his many classroom achievements, for example, being placed on the Dean's List and receiving the Super Scholar Award. I was further impressed to learn of his internship and work experience in both the Lower Moreland and Seaside Heights police departments. His commitment to his future and his goal of being a federal auditor is exemplary. Matthew's dedication not only to his studies, but his community involvement in the Criminal Justice Association, Abington Business Leaders Club, and National Society of Leadership was apparent in the nomination letters sent to me by his professors. He should be proud of the clear impression he has made and respect he has earned of his educators. I hope to see more of Matthew's contributions to his community as he ventures beyond his years at Penn State. I'm delighted to acknowledge Matthew's accomplishment as he has clearly mastered the art of combining his education and extracurriculars with public service and dedication to the justice system. It's apparent that Matthew is a shining example of the text within the document, and to quote the citation itself, Mr. Copty truly exemplifies the best qualities of the human experience, and his spirit of progress and dedication has greatly impacted the lives of others. Mr. Copty's commitment strengthens his leadership abilities to the benefit of Penn State Abington and to our community. And now, therefore, the House of Representatives of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania pays tribute to Matthew Copty upon his well-deserved recognition and offers best wishes for the continuation of his many worthwhile and beneficial endeavors. And I wanted to say congratulations to all of you for seeking and gaining a college education, for helping to move society forward through the skills and knowledge you've acquired at Penn State. Education is a powerful tool, and with a solid education as your foundation, you're empowered to explore your interests, seize opportunities, and create your own future. The paths that led you here may be varied, but each of you are here today to receive the degree you earned, an honor you've worked hard for and deserve. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Matthew, and thank you, Representative Sanchez, for joining us today. It's now my pleasure to introduce Leilani Fox, President of the Penn State Abington Alumni Society Board, to welcome our new graduates into the society. Leilani.
Thank you, Dr. Deli Carpini. Congratulations, graduates. I am Leilani Fox, President of the Penn State Abington Alumni Society. The Penn State Alumni Society celebrates your successes and welcomes you into our proud network of Penn Staters. Your Alumni Association is powered by pride. More than 172,000 alumni and friends like you are keeping their connection to our world-class university, strong through membership in the Penn State Alumni Association. On behalf of the Alumni Association, I'm honored to share our graduation gift to you, a free one-year membership in the Penn State Alumni Association. I would like to ask our new graduates to please rise. Would all other Penn State alumni here today also please rise? It gives me great pleasure to induct all graduating students of the Pennsylvania State University into the Penn State Alumni Association. We are. We are. We are. Thank you. Congratulations. Please be seated.
So again, congratulations, class of 2022. Congratulations, new Penn State alumni. And as you can see, the engagement, we want you to keep coming back and be engaged with Penn State Abington and come and give your talent and your time and your wisdom to our next generation of graduates. So we look forward to seeing you back on this campus. Thank you all for coming today. Congratulations to our 2022 class. And new graduates, please remain at your seats until you're directed by the staff to exit. The Abington College Summer-Fall 2022 commencement concludes with the Penn State alma mater. The lyrics are on the inside front cover of your program. We invite you to rise and remain standing until the processional has left the auditorium.